The Trill Chronicles, where trill ones get heard.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Trill Chronicles, where trill ones get heard. As always, it's your boy Alex G. I got my man Benji in the camera, and today I'm sitting with the owner, the creator of Bustdownmedia. What's up, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's your name, bro? I didn't really get your name.
I go by J.O.
J.O.?
People call me Bustdown.
Oh, okay. That's lit. That's lit as fuck, bro. How's life going?
Shit, so far it's good. Everything good. I ain't doing no complaining.
That's what's up. How's the grind?
Shit, it's hard, but it's worth everything that's coming.
Wise words,
Sure.
wise words. Do you watch Snowfall?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Did you fuck with the
I
ending?
fuck with it. That shit was kind of hard to watch at the end. It was like seeing bro fall off like that.
What do you think about the mom in the situation?
I feel like she could have
Just let him get his money?
she could have let that shit slide for like another 5 minutes after the shit went through, and then did what she had to do after that. But hey,
I guess it is what it is.
Yeah,
bro. What about Leon? I think Leon should have
I
gave.
feel like the character that won at the end was Wanda.
Was Wanda?
She got out of there. She left.
Oh yeah, she went to Ghana.
She was gone.
Yeah,
I feel like she the one that really won that.
They said they're gonna do a spinoff where she's like the main.
Yeah, she gone. I feel like she the one that really won for real.
Yeah, that's true, bro. But what's up with you, man? How old are you and where you from?
Shit, I'm from Houston, north side of Houston.
North side.
Humble, Texas.
Oh, okay.
23.
That's
I
lit,
started Bustdown around 16. So
Oh, you were young.
yeah, I just been grinding since then.
So what were you doing like for Bustdown? Were you like interviewing? Were you doing interviews at the time, or were you doing like other things?
It was mostly when I first started. I didn't have no camera, nothing like that. I didn't know nobody with camera, nothing like that. So I started off just strictly posting, trying to like posting, just all posting stuff like that.
Right.
And just me and my partner's music or whatever it was. It was just us being posted on. I was just following. I was really following the way Say Cheese was doing their stuff. Just following their wave, how they was doing the content and all that. And I was just doing everything like that. Trying to follow their wave. I wasn't doing interviews and nothing like that yet.
What was your upbringing like?
I can say it was like I wouldn't say middle class, but it was like we still went through like we still went through like the struggle and shit like that, but we still had it. Like we didn't our parents didn't let us know like we was fucked up.
Right.
But we was fucked up. But we didn't, as kids, we're not gonna know.
Yeah.
But we was still like, it was pretty decent type shit. It was decent.
What were you like in school?
Elementary, I was quiet, I was out the way. I had good grades, middle school good grades and all that shit. I was in band. Then high school when it all started turning upside down for real.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you see like this social media stuff as like at the time an outlet or anything like that? Because it's not what it was back then. Like me in high school, social media, nobody was really trying to be an influencer or anything like that, or trying to do what like I could get rich off social media. Everybody was just like, But did you turn to social media and doing this and expecting it to be as big as it is now?
Nah, cause the reason I even started Bustdown, cause I was making music, but I knew I couldn't. I was seeing Say Cheese TV and I was seeing academics. And I'm knowing I don't know how to reach out to them and get on their platform. So like shit, I'm gonna just start my own platform so I can put my own music out there. So that's why I started Bustdown. And then, but I wasn't looking at it as like, all right, this gonna be what's gonna blow me up. Cause I wasn't even telling everybody at school. Cause I'm like a freshman in high school, I think, around the time I started it. I'm not going around the school telling like everybody that, hey, I got this Bustdownmedia account, go follow that. I'm trying to keep it on the low and shit. I ain't telling nobody I run that shit. I'm just posting everybody's shit. Nobody knows me. But yeah, I wasn't really trying to be like the face of the shit at first. I wasn't really pushing it. I didn't really see it really doing nothing. I seen it doing something, but I wasn't trying to be the face of it. I was mostly focused on the music shit popping.
And like behind the scenes.
But it kind of went the opposite way. Like this shit popping first, like the Bustdown shit started popping. Right. Before everything else.
That's dope though, bro. So when did you see it? What moment was like for you where you were like, oh shit, this is something, like I'm cooking with this, like
shit. 20 December, I had posted I made a top 10 rappers list, and I dropped one December 29th and another one December 30th, and both the lists went viral, and I went from like 994 followers over 1,000, and then from that point on I started seeing the growth and everybody tapping in, everybody tapping extra promo and all that, and that's when I started saying like all right, yeah, this shit gonna work for real.
Why Bustdownmedia? What made you come up with the name and the logo?
I had shout out to Saucewalker. I was watching the Saucewalker video. I was watching the Saucewalker video, and he was showing off all his chains and shit. He just kept saying Bustdown, showing his jewelry and shit. And by the time the video ended, I was like Bustdownmedia. Right. And I just ran with Bustdown from that point on.
That's good.
Shout out to Saucewalker. That's why I got
shout
that
out
shit
South East. Shout out, Bust Down. You know, it's a name that you just remember and stuff like that. It's like Bust Downs, like you said. So that's what
you know in Texas like the Bust Down that nigga know them eating diamonds and shit like that. So
of course, bro.
That's why the logo of diamond. And
you gonna get you a pendant made with Bustdownmedia?
Yeah, I got to. They say I can't be Bust Down without a Bust Down, so I gotta
of course,
get my
bro.
shit right.
Hey, bro, I got a jeweler. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you need connects.
We're gonna talk after this. For sure.
That's a bet. But that's dope, bro. So what do you feel like? What do you feel like you're doing now that you didn't do from then? And like, what made it a difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, how back then you say you didn't do interviews, you didn't know nothing. How did you find your way to getting to where you are right now?
I studied a lot. I watched a lot of interviews. I watched a lot of people talk. You know, tell their stories and stuff like that. Like I watched a lot of Sean Cotton interviews, telling his story, and I just took from what he was saying in the interviews, and I ran with his story, but you know, mixed it in with my own style. And I wouldn't say I didn't know how to do the interviews, but it was just trying to find somebody I could connect with, like find a cameraman I could connect with and work with and lock in with. And it just took me a minute to find that. Like I didn't find that I didn't find bro until 2021 for real. He came to me to get a post on my page, and we just locked in from that point on. And then from there, like shout out to Nick, Rich X Nico, shout out to Nick. And I just locked in with bro from that point on, and we've been locked in. So I can't really say that I didn't know what I was getting into. It's just I didn't know who to go to. Cause everybody I was going to, they were trying to charge me. And I understand that. I understand that, but it's like shit. We both trying to come up. I ain't got the bread right now to try to pay you like every time we lock in. So like I was just trying to find somebody who was able to like understand that. All right, we gonna grind it. We gonna get to the top together type shit. And so that's all. That's from that point on, 2021 up until now. And that's what I've been with, rocking with, shooting with, everything been through him.
Bro, that's respectable and understandable. Cause you know, we're kind of like in the same ballpark as far as like the media, like what we do and stuff. And I've had some experience where I'm like, you know, I usually do this shit myself. Benji, this is his first time helping me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Benji. But you know, like it is hard because you think it was hard for you, like as far as not just the charging or the like, you know, paying people. Yeah. Because you know, life happens and stuff, whatever. Because I couldn't pay people also, but like this is your brand. This is what you're building. This is your craft. Is it hard for you to trust people with it? Is it hard for you to bring people in and be like,
Yeah, to this day, I'm still the only one in an account. Like, I'm the one, everything you see on the page through me. Like, that's why it be days where, like, you'll see, like, Bust Down ain't posting in 2 days. Because, like, I get into shit. I'm doing shit. I ain't got time to post. Like, I don't trust people with it because, like, everybody don't understand the way Instagram work. You know, Instagram real sensitive with shit. YouTube real sensitive with shit. TikTok real sensitive with shit. Everybody, like, all these accounts be sensitive. So, like, everybody not gonna understand it or study these platforms enough to like know
like the algorithms.
Yeah, like all that shit. Nobody gonna really study it like that. Like I took 4 years, 5 years, all this time studying all that shit for real, trying to understand it. So I try to be real safe with who get like access to like certain shit with me. Like right now, it's like I'm still running everything for real. But if Nick shooting something for me, we'll upload it to my computer. I'm editing everything and you know putting it out. I'll edit everything a certain way. I edit everything, all that. So it's like. It is what it is. I understand. It is what it is until it can be different. It is what it is right now, but until it can be different. But yeah, I try to be real safe with, and I try to be real safe with everything for real. Like all the passwords and all that. Everything got to be real like tight.
Yeah, I feel you with that. So you edit everything. So Rick, that's the name, right?
Yeah, Rich Nico.
Oh, Rich. My bad, Rich. He shoots and you edit like everything.
Yeah, he shoots like even the controller, like the mic performances we do. I edit all those. I edit all the interviews or whatever we shoot. I mostly edit everything for real. He just shoot it and send it to me, or I'll shoot it. I get the SIM card from his camera, upload it to the laptop, and go from there.
Do you think it's like a Houston thing or like a preference thing? Because when you get so big, like in my eyes, 22,000 followers, that's a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a lot of people that are waiting for new stuff to always drop. Do you think in the back of your head, like, man, maybe it is time to?
I be thinking that, bro. Cause it's called like I got hella videos backed up. I posted dropping the video right now, and like it's like right now it's like 3:13. I told somebody at 3 I was gonna have their post up. I couldn't even do it yet, but it's little shit like that. I'd be like, all right, yeah. But Instagram coming out with new shit. It's like all these platforms coming out with shit like where you can schedule when stuff get posted. So like stuff like that help a little bit, but it's still not the same as like having somebody actually there to like jump on it when you say to jump on it.
Right.
So yeah, I be thinking like, yeah, it's time, but then it just be like I be scared a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I be scared a little bit because that account be.
That's precious, bro.
That shit. That's really where all the bread coming from for right now.
All the time, dedication, like you said,
all
bread
that
too.
Time. Yeah. I ain't never lost it. I ain't never trying to lose it, but I just be scared a little bit. But I be thinking like, yeah, it's time. Cause I be backed up on hella videos, having to edit all type of shit. I be backed up.
Preaching to the choir, bro. I feel that, man.
Backed up.
I feel that. So, do you keep up with politics or anything like that?
I keep up with it, but I don't post about it. I look into it, but I don't really post. That's not nothing I post about.
So you think like with this whole TikTok situation, because I know like for me it's helped my channel grow and it's helped like people go to YouTube and it's like all that. Do you think TikTok is like a valuable source of social media, or do you think like, because I don't know if you hear Trump say that China's using our data and taking all that shit away. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like they all doing the same shit, really.
Bro, facts, though.
I feel like they all doing the same shit. It's just like shit. It just depends on how you look at it. Like I fuck with TikTok though. TikTok one of those platforms that's like you gotta understand. You gotta really understand how that shit works to like get it to work. Mm-hmm. Like I just started to figure that shit out this year for real.
Facts.
And I had a TikTok since like 2021 I think, or 2022, and I'm just now starting to get on it for real. But I fuck with TikTok though. But that's one of the platforms you gotta really understand the algorithm to fuck with, cause they gonna take your sound off or they gonna block your video real quick.
I know, like they keep the video up, but they take out the sound.
Yeah, they take that. They might just take the whole video. Like who's gonna fucking watch a video with no sound on it? So it's like.
That's why people do captions and stuff.
Yeah, I think all that data shit they taking. I think everybody do that shit.
I think everybody.
I think everybody taking our shit.
I think they just don't like China. I guess
they just don't fuck with them. Yeah, that's all that shit is.
But they make everything, according.
But they take all that shit.
Yeah. So what's your favorite like? Doing this stuff, and you've been doing it for so many years.
Yeah.
I know there's times where you lose motivation. So what keeps you going? What keeps you being like, yay, the show goes on, Lupe Fiasco, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but I like fucking with the artists who feel like that, like it was an artist that hit me last, like 2 weeks ago. He hit me. He asked how much promo was. I told him we was charging it. I tried to charge him like 40 or 50, I think. He like, damn, bro, all I got is 10 in my account. Like, whether he was lying or not, I'm like, all right, bet. Send me 5, keep the other 5. And just fuck with me next week or some shit like that. So he sent me 5. I put him a whole post up and shit like that. Like shit, like little shit like that. And he was really fucking with me. He like, damn, bro, I appreciate y'all really show love. I thought y'all was gonna like scam me or some shit like that. Like I'm not like, nah, bro. But like it be shit like that. Like that be helping little artists out like that. Fuck with the upcoming artists in the upcoming scene and seeing them like really feel like, all right, somebody posted my shit. And they be really happy about that shit sometimes. Like they start sending me voice messages and shit. Like niggas be sounding excited as hell. Like they posted on Bustdown.
They be making their day, bro.
Yeah, and then like it be stories like this too. It'll be rappers they go to the county, go to Harris County and shit like that. They go and get locked up. They come back home. They telling me like, hey, it be niggas in there like talking about Bustdown. Like they seen me on Bustdown and shit like that. Like niggas done told me that before. And so it be shit like that. Like they be like, all right, yeah, like niggas know, like this shit. That type shit keep me going, like keep me motivated and stuff like that. Like seeing people just recognize the brand or recognize me, shit like that just be keeping me going.
Damn, in the county, that's light as fuck.
Yeah, that shit hard. Like people telling me that. At first I didn't believe it, but then after another person told me it was like, all right, it might be kind of like true. Like they in there watching my shit or they in there seeing my shit before somebody go in there, then they be like, hey, I seen you on Bustdown. Like, hey, you that nigga I seen on Bustdown.
Yeah.
Like that type of shit. Like people be telling me them stories and shit. I be fucking with that. They be keeping me motivated for real.
Bro, that's lit as fuck. Free the guys. But that's crazy,
That'd
man.
hard.
That is crazy. I want that one day. But I hope they don't go to jail. But what's an artist you interviewed and you were like, damn, bro, I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really doing this with you, bro. Like, I'm really getting to sit down and chat it up with you.
Like I said, we work with a lot of upcoming artists, so it's like the biggest artist we worked with was OG Bobby Bill. The one that got the song, the Outside song. Mm-hmm. That was the biggest artist you work with, and they reached out to us. Like that moment, them reaching out to us to work with us, that kind of like made me feel like, all right, yeah, this shit something for real too. That was another moment that made me want to keep going with this shit when they reached out to us instead of us having to reach out to them.
Bro.
But I didn't really feel like, all right, damn, I'm sitting in front of him. I didn't get that feeling from him, but it was still like a feeling, like it was some type of feeling like that. That felt like that. But so far, I haven't really worked with like that big artist yet that made me feel that way. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Who are some people you do want to work with and that you do
I for sure want to lock in with Sauce Walker. Like I told you, he the reason I got, like he the part of the reason I got the name for this whole side. That's why I want to work with Sauce Walker for sure. Mm-hmm. Like that's one of the interviews I want to get. And I'm connected with people around. Like I'm connected with his manager and all that shit. Everybody locked in already. But that's like one of them situations. I ain't gonna try to abuse the relationships I got
facts.
with them to
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
him. I'm gonna let that shit happen when it happen. Like I've been around them, I've been locked in with them people already. But it's like one of them situations. I ain't gonna abuse the relationship I got with them to try to get to him.
Yeah.
But Sauce Walker one of them ones for sure. Like that's one of my top 3 I want. Probably right now, probably the most right now in Houston, I'll probably say Sauce Walker for sure. I want Sauce Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I want a J-Dog interview. I want for sure a J-Dog, Sauce Walker, and Zero.
Top 3.
Top 3 interviews I want. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's dope, bro.
Top 3 I want.
Shit, manifesting it, bro.
I
wish they go your way.
I'm
Hope
gonna
they
get
go
it in
your
that
way.
order. I'm gonna get them in that order.
Oh, that'd be lit, dog. And then we can come back on this, and it'll be like flashback. That should be lit.
Everybody gonna look back. This gonna be the clip.
They'll be like, bro, throwback. He said it. He manifested it.
In that order.
Exactly,
For sure.
man. That's cool as fuck. Anybody else like outside of Texas that you would want to interview, like celebrities or any, you know what I'm saying, anything else like that?
You know who Desto Dub is? He worked with. He got the Awful Lot of Cops for clothing brand.
Oh yeah.
Him. I want to interview him. I want to work with him. I heard a lot of good stories about him. I want to work with him for sure. I want a Boosie interview. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, that's my favorite
want a
artist.
Boosie interview.
Yeah, I fucks with
And I'm just not getting into the interview. Like I'm just not starting to get into the interview shit for real. Like, cause it's usually Nick that run the interviews. Like he the one that do all the. He the one that actually control the interviews, all the questions and all that. But lately it's been me doing it. And I'm starting to like it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like I want to talk to like certain people for real. Boosie one of them. I want to talk to Boosie. I want to work with Desto Dub. I don't really know. Off top, I can't be off top. I ain't gonna lie. Off top, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know Desto Dub, Boosie, one of them that I want to work with. 2 of them that I want to work with outside of Houston.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Boosie, my favorite artist. So I'm trying to get there one day too.
I'm trying to get to that one.
Facts, man. So now you say you want to be hands on with doing the interviews and everything like that. What makes an artist like stand out to you and be like, because I have a thing too where I, it's kind of iffy if I reach out to people just because the fact people are so like grimy, dog. They be like, oh, he hit me up for an interview and I didn't respond, because people are like that.
Yeah.
But if I'm fucking with you, I'm like, I'm gonna hit bro up and see what's up. But most likely people are fucking with me. So how do you go about it when like doing the interviews and everything?
I'll reach out if it's somebody I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the time, it's a lot of people hitting us to pay us to do them,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, I'm gonna want the money, but it's still I gotta feel like the conversation gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna take the money and just do the interview just because you paying me a certain amount. Like the conversation gotta be good. I don't want no dry interview. And even though it be cases, sometimes it be artists that be reaching out, that be begging for the interview and shit like that. Some of they got something to talk about. Then they get up here and they be trying to sound like they ain't even want to come do the interview.
Bro, for real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog.
Like I don't be fuck with that. Like they come up here and sound like they all drugged out or something like that, or they try to sound too cool.
They try NBA YoungBoy stuff.
Yeah, they try to sound too cool and they try to talk all dry and shit. Give us like two sentence answers and shit like that. I don't be fuck with that.
Yeah.
But I feel like what make an artist stand out when I'm reaching out to them is like I ain't gonna lie, you really won't even know for real until they get here and do the interview.
Right?
You really ain't gonna even know.
Like the energy and stuff.
Yeah, you really ain't gonna even know. But my best interview so far, talking wise and getting answers back, was his upcoming artist name IYSTD. He probably answered the questions the best that I ever got, like the best responses ever. Like he probably had the best responses. Comments like it was never no dead spots in the interview.
Right.
Nothing like that. And we interviewed another one named Turtle. Mm-hmm. He cameraman. He do like all type of shit. Work with Young Thug, everybody.
Damn.
And, but yeah, it wasn't no dead spots in that interview. So that was probably my top 2 favorite interviews that we did. So it just be like, I feel like once you really won't know until they get here for real.
Right.
And just see how the first question they answer it, that's how you'll know for real. Cause like I say, artists will beg you to come up here. Bro. And then they get here and they be looking down, they be trying to actually smoke and shit like that, just so they can feel comfortable. Once you tell them they can't smoke, that's when they all laid back, they fucked up by it, and they ain't gonna be trying to talk to nobody. They be worried about getting out of here. So it just be shit like that. But yeah, you really ain't gonna know for real until they come sit down.
So that's a message for the artists if you come through.
Yeah, you come up here, man, be ready to talk some shit like you say you're gonna talk. Do something, like don't get up here.
Like you doing music. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be going so hard in their music and stuff like that, but then when you meet them in person, they're just like,
they be all shy and shit. And I get it, but it's like, damn.
Pet peeve.
You made me feel like you was ready to come talk some shit.
Yeah. See, that's what I was talking about. That's where I was going with it. Because, like, I've had some, shout out to all the artists I interviewed. Y'all cool. But y'all know who you are, and you just, like, yeah. Like, I ask you a question, trying to get some insight, some thoughts, and you're just like, yeah.
And that's how I be for real.
Yeah.
Like off camera. If I know I'm on camera and shit, I know to put on like to step out of that just so I can make the interview good. You gotta know how to do shit like that so you can make your shit look right. You don't look all weird and shit in the interview.
But were you always like that, or did it take time to get up? Because me now, I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, fuck it. It's going up anyways, no matter what. So I might as well just be how I am off cameras. Because off camera, I'm funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And I know I am. I'm not just saying it, but people tell you, like, you like top 2 funny, and you ain't number 2. And I'm just like, bro, thank you. But, so like, you weren't always like that, though, right? Because you say you were shy in school. You said you were a shy, quiet kid. So how did you get out of your shell or your comfort zone?
I'm still like that, bro. Like even when we had these big studio sessions, like everybody in the studio room, I'm back here ducked off, laid back, out the way. I'm just here to just make sure everything good for real. Everybody still fuck with me. Like even in school, everybody still fuck with me and shit. They just knew I was a quiet, cool nigga for real. Like everybody come kick it, have conversations, shit like that. They just knew I wasn't a nigga that's gonna be in the way and shit. Like everybody, like even when people go. It just be like little events going on to school and shit like that. Like I was always a nigga that was just ducked off quiet, but they still knew like, all right, J.O. still the cool little quiet nigga, but ain't nobody gonna fuck with him for real on no bullshit.
Right.
That's how I always been. That's how I still am. I just know when the cameras come on or whenever I got a job to do, I know how to step out of that. And it's still hard. I'm still learning how to step out of it for real. Yeah. I'm still learning how to step out of it for real. But for the most part, I feel like I'm getting there. And eventually, I feel like it's gonna become to where it's like how I am on camera, I'm gonna be like that off camera too.
Right. Yeah.
Eventually, I feel like once I start being around a lot of people, it's gonna be like that on and off camera.
I feel that, bro. So what do you feel like you are doing enough of, or what you aren't doing enough of? Like, what do you think you could be doing more, or what do you think you are doing good? It's just like a little tweaks to it that'll make it even better.
Somebody just told me yesterday that we was just talking on the phone yesterday or the day before yesterday, and they was like, bro, I don't think we going hard enough. And I was like, yeah. I was thinking about this shit like a couple of days before he even said this shit, and I was like, yeah, bro, I was just thinking about that shit. Like, I don't feel like I'm really going as hard as I can go. Because, like I say, I be backed up on videos, and I know I can sit at the house all day and edit if I need to, but I be bullshit. Now I don't sit there and edit. I ain't even gonna lie and sit here and say like I be sitting there editing all day. Like I don't. There be days where I be like, I don't even want to fuck with that shit. But it be like, yeah, I feel like I can go way harder than I'm going now. I feel like that's the only thing I gotta tweak is my
procrastination,
my hustle for real. I feel like I can hustle way harder than I am.
Right. Way
harder. I feel like that's the only thing I feel like I gotta tweak is my hustle.
That's legit, bro. I feel that.
I ain't even gonna lie.
But 22,000 followers, shit, that ain't bad, bro. To me,
that's the thing though. The Instagram shit is easy because it's like you can catch one post and one post will go viral. And that shit will go crazy, and you just gain a hell of followers off that one post, and like that one post can last you all week damn near, and like, but that's what people fuck up at. You get one post to go viral, do over like 20,000 likes, and you start feeling like, oh yeah, this post gonna last me through the whole week. I ain't really gotta, you gotta stay on that shit. You gotta stay consistent, keep going. Cause I got caught up in some shit like that before, like to where I got a post to go viral, and I just sat back for the rest of the week, focused on other shit outside of Instagram, like real life shit, so I can just focus on that. And then, but yeah, the Instagram shit, growing followers, that shit hard, but it's not really hard once you get past, like once you figure out the algorithm shit. Yeah. Once you figure the algorithm out, like no matter how many followers you got, once you figure the algorithm out, that shit easy to work with. But outside of that, I feel like my hustle can be way harder. I feel like that's something I can do way better.
Where do you see Bustdownmedia in 5 years?
For sure, over 1 million. Followers. If Instagram's still around, you know how that shit go.
Bro, facts. I'm surprised they made it this far though, to be honest.
Yeah, if Instagram's still around, that's how that shit. I feel like we'll be over 1 million followers for sure. Hopefully we still got the same account. I never had to change the account. I got the backup account like at 4,000 something. But
that's lit though.
Hopefully Instagram's still around and shit. Hopefully they shit still around. I see Bustdown up there. I see it somewhere with the Breakfast Club and all that. I feel like we'll be around. That's what I'm trying to build for with this spot. I want people come to Houston, they feel like they gotta come tap in with Bustdown first. Like if you go to New York, you feel like you gotta go tap in with Breakfast Club and all that. Do the interviews, do whatever you gotta do. That's what I'm trying to. I want Bustdown to be like a landmark of Houston. I want to go down like Houston history books and all that shit.
That's lit, bro. That's very motivational, dog. That kind of got me, trying to.
Yeah, this shit hard. Y'all got the cup. Y'all got the lean in the cup. The
double cuts.
Yeah, that shit hard. Yeah. That shit hard.
Yeah, bro. It's just like you said, bro. Tweaking your hustle and making it, because it's a lot of people who like have skill, but they just don't have the will. Ooh, yeah. Keep it true. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I definitely feel you on that, man. So do you I see you make posts. Do you watch like boxing?
Yeah.
Did you watch Tank versus Garcia?
I was watching that shit.
Benji owes me $100. Just saying.
Who you bet on?
Tank. It's crazy, huh? It's crazy, right? Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you can't tell that, you know, I'm Hispanic. You know what I'm saying?
You should have sent his money after that first knockdown.
Bro, he got it coming, bro.
Nah, this is how he be paying right here, helping out. But you knew Tank was gonna win?
Yeah. I was kind of iffy about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
I was kind of iffy.
How come?
Ryan Garcia, he was like, everybody was talking shit. Everybody that he got knocked out by, that Tank knocked out, they was talking shit, but you can kind of tell they weren't really believing that shit for real.
Yeah.
I felt like Ryan really believed that shit. Like he had that, he was gonna knock the nigga out. But after I seen the first knockdown, it was like, yeah, this nigga ain't doing nothing.
He ain't about it. Yeah, I mean, he had
They
the
said it's a
idea.
big age difference. They both got different hit power. So yeah, that little side hit he got hit with, you can tell that's like some grown man shit versus kid shit at that point. Once he got hit with that body shot.
I don't think it's the age that made a difference. I think it's
It's not. But I feel like that it's like
grown man strength or something.
yeah,
like
that girl like that's some grown man strong. Once he got hit, I think it was like up under here, some shit like that. Once he got hit right there, knocked it out of him. I feel like that was it.
I just think he just lost. Like he got his ass.
Yeah, he lost for sure. He got
because
whooped.
a 19-year-old Tyson would still kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what. It's just like I just think Ryan, like Canelo, he should have never left Canelo's camp. That's how I keep up with
Yeah,
boxing.
who we under now? Who we under now?
Exactly. No, we don't really
He
know.
under
Bro, what, man?
Nah.
it's another Mexican dude. He under.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, that's who he under.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, that's who he
Mr.
under.
Snowman.
Yeah. I'm alright. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, he loves his snow. No, wasn't tell you. Did you see what they did though? They left him dirty. Like in the press conference, they just left Ryan by himself.
By himself.
Yeah, dog. Like his trainer didn't show up. Oscar De La Hoya didn't show up.
Shit, he lost. Like, fuck me behind this
Bro,
nigga.
yeah, like even Tank, bro. Tank talked to Garcia's mom. That was a real one. That's real in the Hispanic community where you gotta talk to mom. You just knocked my ass out. You know, it's cool, bro. But that's dope, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, bro. Like I fuck with the setup, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
coming together for sure.
it is, bro. What do you feel like? Everyone else needs to do in order for you to get to where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, people could see it and they're just not fucking with it. But do you think, like, if people were to fuck with it more and, like and comment that you know, just accelerate already?
I mean, people comment on the post that it makes sense to comment on.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say people owe me, like, I ain't gonna say people gotta show me more love, because I don't think nobody owe me shit, but
Right.
they still, I feel like, I don't really feel like there's nothing they can do for real. Like, if you fuck with it, you gonna fuck with it. I ain't gonna say they gotta do nothing, because it's like, shit, don't nobody owe me nothing, but this what I'm choosing to do.
Right.
You feel me? It's like, I'm gonna make y'all fuck with it, but I ain't gonna say y'all gotta, I ain't gonna say I feel like they owe me nothing or something like that, or I feel like they gotta do something more
Facts.
to make my shit grow. I feel like I gotta do more to make my shit grow.
Facts. I see you travel to Austin for the Southwest.
South by Southwest, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you plan on like traveling more to other locations, linking up with other artists, or do you plan on just focusing and planning here in Houston? I know you said you want to make it a landmark, but the idea.
Yeah,
is
you still gotta leave. You still gotta leave. I want to make this a landmark, but I still gotta take it to other cities. Like even with our algo, like even with our insights on Instagram, our biggest spots is here Houston, of course, and then it's Atlanta, LA, and New York.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I still want to travel to those spots and shit like that too. Like when we was leaving Austin, we were saying we gotta go to Dallas. We want to go to fuck with Dallas.
Yeah.
We want to go to South Carolina. There's a lot of artists out there for sure.
For
South Carolina, and we want to fuck with Philly at one point, some point. Fuck with Philadelphia and shit.
Rocky.
So yeah, I want to travel some more. I don't want to just stay. I know you can't just stay in Houston.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
though
for
Houston
sure.
big enough to do that, but you still got to travel a lot, especially with shit like this. And LA, the media shit in LA, all the Instagram shit in LA.
It's
I feel like that shit, that's
That
LA
shit
or New
is
York.
jumping, dog.
But yeah, LA is where that shit at for sure. Like the media shit, Instagram shit, content shit, all that is out there in LA for sure. That's all I want to get to too.
What are your thoughts on the Houston music scene right now?
I feel like we're doing our shit. I feel like we can work a lot harder and we can work a lot more together and shit. But I feel like for the most part, we doing what we gotta do. I feel like we doing what we gotta do. I feel like we can all come together a little bit more.
You feel it's divided?
A little bit.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's
divided,
like a lot of artists. Like you see all the artists we got on the wall
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like a lot of these artists don't fuck with each other.
Yep.
But everybody here at different times. I be wishing like we can just have everybody pull up, just have one big ass studio
Cypher,
session.
like one big
Yeah,
cypher,
one
wanna
big
chop
ass
it up?
session.
Yeah,
Some shit.
bro.
Everybody come network, chop it up real quick. But it's like too much beef going on for real. I guess a lot of people, like, it's people that done told me, like, hey, I fuck with this nigga. Like, they done seen the names on the wall, they like, damn, I fuck with this nigga. But it's niggas in my camp that don't fuck with him, so I can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
It be young artists saying that shit like that. So it be like, damn, they be wanting to fuck with him, but it's like they know they can't because it's they partners and they crew don't fuck with them for real. But they be really want to make music with these people outside they camps for real.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's like some shit they gotta be that we can do. We can just come together for real some more.
I feel like that too, cause like I said, I did this and I was doing this in San Diego, right?
Yeah.
And like I've seen both point of views. Like in San Diego, people really fuck with each other,
Yeah.
and then over here we're just like all divided. But over there, people are gonna say that they don't fuck with each other. In Houston, we're together. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody look at it different.
Yeah, everybody has like
if
different
you're not from
perspectives.
here.
But I do feel it though. I feel like if we, cause like I know most of these people too. Like
Yeah.
I've tapped in with them, and they tapped in with me. And like imagine like if it was like what's his name, what D Baby did and D Flowers, like how they did like a collective of all the Houston artists that are like.
Yeah, we got the album. Look, we got
Mainstream.
the album on the way.
Oh yeah, Bustdownmedia
But
album
it's
on
gonna
the
be all
way.
upcoming. But that's all I say. We focus on the next generation of shit. Like we trying to be a part of the reason like the next generation really start popping for real. Like that's how we work with a lot of upcoming artists. We got the album coming soon. We don't have a name yet for it, but that's what the main goal of Bust Down is to like just bring everybody together. Like even when we threw our first show, the Bust Down Bash last year, we put like different artists from different sides. We had the west side, the east side, the whatever you was from. We had everybody on that same lineup to come perform. And we was doing good for a couple hours, but you know it's always gonna be some bullshit that started up. So that shit ended early, but that was the goal for real, was to like try to like bring everybody together in one little spot event just to come work. But you know, shit gonna happen.
Are you looking to throw another one anytime soon?
Next month on the 27th.
Ooh.
We working on it. The Bust Down Fest. It's coming for
We
sure.
got that.
Down the street too, right down the street.
Damn.
We working on it
27.
on the 27th. So far, I would say a name, but it's not locked in for sure yet. But we got headliners and shit.
You can tell me off camera.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all.
That's why I fucks with these, dog.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna post something. He gonna be like, "Yeah, I got this special guest. Y'all ain't gonna know yet." And I'll
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah, I don't even know if it's locked in for sure yet, but I'll tell y'all coming.
"But manifesting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, you mind if we pull through?"
Yeah, it's good. Y'all can come through there. Y'all come through the back and everything. Y'all ain't gotta pay for getting there. Motherfucker. It's good. It's good
I
for
love
sure.
doing these hoes too, to be honest. Cause I like I said, I started a wrestling podcast, and they gave me free tickets too, bro. You need
What's the like as far as the wrestling shit? Like it's upcoming wrestling shit?
Yeah,
or what?
dog. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like how I felt is like this ain't even my interview, but this is like everything has like a start. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like wrestling has a start. This has a start. Entrepreneurs, barbers. There's always a media to tap in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love wrestling. Like I love like everything about it. So when I came back, I just like looked up indie shows. Bro, I pulled up to a warehouse and it's just like dudes out there, you know, doing their thing. And then I just started getting connected and stuff. And then now I'm starting that. He's probably gonna take over like the rap interviews, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
focus on that to build that up. Or we'll see how that goes. But yeah, bro, like this gonna be
You
lit.
feel like
Bro.
you feel like that's going faster than what the rap shit did?
Yeah, because of politics, like I said. Maybe it was also me, but I think politics too, because I got.
You feel like it's working faster because you into wrestling more, probably?
Nah, I'm
No.
like, you can
Wait.
quiz me on my hip hop. I know my
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
your
Like, I just know my shit. I ain't,
Yeah.
and if something I don't know, I ain't gonna front. But I just love this because I was just like, nobody else is doing it, so let me go ahead and do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like
That shit hard.
I didn't know you 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know any other people, so I was just like, cause I had ideas and I was giving them to people, but they just weren't executing. So I was just like, fuck
Yeah,
it,
fuck it.
go ahead, long shot.
Yeah.
But I think wrestling is cool and like they show love. There's no politics, no hood, nothing
Yeah,
related,
nothing,
no gang.
yeah.
They're just like cool. You know what I'm saying? Happy
Everybody
for
on the
you.
same shit. Like they literally on the same shit for real.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody just trying to make a
Yeah.
name for themselves. They ain't
Yeah.
worried about like what the
No.
other man's doing.
Yeah.
So, what's it like? What do you feel like this album is gonna bring? What do you think like it's gonna go? I see you got like 15 tracks. You trying to have 15
Yeah.
tracks or more?
We trying to have 12 to 15,
Mhm.
but 15 at the most. And then if we do a deluxe, it'll be like 20.
Ooh.
If we add like a 5 more on the 15, it'll be 20. But I'm trying to just give the upcoming artists a platform, a voice, like type shit, like give them a bigger audience. Cause I know everybody fuck with Bust Down first, so everybody gonna go
Yeah.
listen to it. So I just want to give everybody a chance to like be heard for real. So we gonna still structure. Like I told you, like I make music and all that, so I know how to structure all this shit. Like I know how to make sure all the end of each song lead into the next song the right way. So I know how to set up all that shit for real. So I'm gonna make sure it's all set up right. And but yeah, with the album, I just want to make sure we can. I feel like it's gonna bring like a different sound. It's gonna bring a new sound. It's gonna show what the new sound is for real. I'm gonna try to really like dig into it and really try to find like, all right, I'm gonna try to find something new. Find somebody new, but we're gonna still include a lot of people. And if it's upcoming artists that got motion, we're gonna still work with the big artists and shit like that. Like I want J Dog on one of the outros. Like we're gonna have a north side outro, some shit like that, to where he outro the album, and do some shit like that. I'm still working with some of the legends. I'm gonna try to work with some of the legends like that. Like I talked to like him through text before, but that was about it. And yeah, I just want the album to like bring a new sound. I want to help artists feel like they getting heard for real. Cause it's a lot of artists that drop songs, a lot of upcoming artists that drop songs and albums and shit that don't really get plays and shit like that. But I know our shit gonna get them plays for real. It's gonna make them feel like, yeah, our shit really being heard for real now. Yeah. That's all I want to do for real. Just help them feel like they being heard.
Like they don't have a platform, like
they got the music, they got the hard ass music and shit, but they don't have a platform for that shit to go. Right. Even if I do post it on my platform, most of the time it don't guarantee that it's gonna drive my followers back to their Apple Music or their YouTube and shit like that. So I just want them to feel like, all right, if it's posted on Bustdown Apple Music account, it's for real, it's for sure getting plays, right? My song for sure getting plays.
Facts.
And I want to bring, like I said, I want to bring artists together. Like even if it's the artists that don't really fuck with each other, I want to put them on songs together. Yeah. I want niggas to like, I'm gonna stand some shit up to where it's gonna be niggas gonna come sit down, have a conversation, and we gonna make a song in the studio. Like even if they saying that they don't fuck with each other, we gonna squash all that shit. I'm working on some shit right now, and some shit about to get squashed, and we gonna put some shit together.
Hey bro, salute to you if you could do that, cause
it's hard, but I'm trying to get that shit. And then it's young rappers, so you know that shit way harder. They ain't trying to hit none of that shit.
For real, bro.
So, but that's what I'm working on. I just want the album to bring like everybody. I want to bring some of the young artists together. That's really y'all, give everybody a voice for real.
That's real, bro. Do you ever think Bustdownmedia will become a label, or is that like any idea?
That was the plan. That was the plan the whole way through. Like I knew at some point Bustdown wasn't just gonna be on no media shit. It's kind of how you see. Have you ever heard of internet money? Yeah. That's kind of what this shit on for real. Like internet money, they got their whole label and shit like that. That's what Bustdownmedia kind of is. That's why I say that's why in the bio I say BDM is a collective. It's not really like set on one thing. Like you can't box us in for real. Like we do everything. We shoot videos, we do the interviews, we make music, we got a studio, we do the cover art, the graphics, whatever you need. We literally do all that shit. Like you can't just box us into just the media shit.
That's lit as fuck, bro. That's good though that you also don't box yourself in, man. Because like it's so many different ways to go about things, and like so many different lanes, and then also the revenue. You know,
and even with the label shit, I wouldn't necessarily start a label, but I'll start the management. Like we got the Bustdown management group, the BMG shit. We about to start soon. We gonna start the Bustdown management group. We gonna start helping artists get managed and shit like that. But the label shit, I wouldn't really. I'd rather just help manage them and to get them into a label. I don't really want to be the label that kind of like put them on papers and shit like that. And then they feel like we fucking them over or some shit. Or you know how that shit go at some point. But I'd rather just manage them and not put shit on paper. And I just let niggas know like, hey, we gonna lock in. I'm gonna help you get somewhere else. Help you get to another like a bigger platform, a bigger label or some shit like that. Then you just let them know like I'm the one that got you there. Like you ain't gotta give me shit. Just let them know I put you there so that way it bring me more money to my pockets. Like let them know I'm the one to put the gas in the car for you to start driving the car, type shit. Like that's all I want for you. I don't really want no money out of them. I don't put nobody name on papers or nothing like that. No contracts, but we just gonna work and it's so far it's been working the way I've been doing it. I'ma just let it keep rocking the way it's been. The Bustdown shit, Bustdown management group, all that.
Bustdown, yes sir, yes ma'am. Is that? Oh, it's going. Okay. Oh, bro. I was gonna ask something. Fuck, I need to start writing some shit down. But that's lit, bro. Anything you want to say to we're about to wrap it up. Anything you want to say to the people watching you? You know what I'm saying? The people fucking with you.
Shit, if y'all been fucking with Bustdown, man, and y'all been showing love or whatever it is y'all been doing to keep us growing and all that, I appreciate y'all, everybody, each and every one of y'all who been showing us love and all that. Especially y'all pulling up, even if y'all pulling up, everybody that pull up here, it's been people that drove fucking 2 hours to come fuck with us out here. So like I appreciate everybody that man that done spent their gas money to come fuck with us or whatever it is. Like all that shit appreciated. Every like, every comment, every fucking repost, every DM, whatever it is. Even if I don't get to open your shit on time, like I appreciate everybody for sure. Everybody.
It's lit as fuck. Yeah, bro. I wish nothing but the best for Bustdownmedia. Manifesting the Sauce Walker J Dog.
Sure,
you know,
bro. Y'all
zero
doing y'all shit
interview.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, bro. But hey, appreciate everybody for tapping in. Again, it was Alex G. I had my man Benji on the camera. And y'all make sure y'all follow. I'm pretty sure y'all already are. But double tap, follow, like, comment at Bustdownmedia. Appreciate you.
Two
Appreciate
cheese.
you, bro.
Sure.
And we out.